Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, I'm 23 and I live in the Northern California area. I did just do my first YouTube video not that long ago, and I've decided I'm already going to start filming my second one. I absolutely love health and wellness and lifestyle vlogs, and honestly I just want to show you my life and I want to hang out with you, and I just want to show you what makes me feel good because I absolutely love all of my wellness habits. I wanted to film a what I eat in a day video for you guys because not only do I want it to serve for inspiration for you to live a healthy lifestyle, but only in the last 3 months have I figured out exactly the eating habits that make me feel my absolute best. And so of course I wanted to share them. My health has literally never been as good as it is right now, mentally and physically. Specifically, my skin and my gut health, I have noticed, are really thriving with these health habits. So you're obviously gonna see the food that I eat and the way that I structure my meals. But when I talk about healthy habits around food, I'm also talking about not snacking in between meals. I've noticed that when I let my digestion, in a sense, do a full cycle in between meals, so letting myself feel hunger before I eat my next meal, has really helped me not feel sluggish after I'm done eating and just feel light and energetic throughout my entire day, which is honestly how I strive to feel all of the time, is just light and energetic, but satisfied. I would say that's the biggest food habit that has changed for me recently, and it's made a world of difference. But I also just really pay attention to my meal timing and my body's hunger cues. The good thing is normally my hunger cues are pretty steady throughout the entire day, because when you eat 3 times a day, your body expects food 3 times a day. So what works for me is I eat breakfast and have coffee and take like all of my morning supplements and things like an hour and 15 to an hour and a half after waking up. I do play around a little bit with lunch because it tends to be one of my bigger meals of the day. So I like to make sure that I am hungry and ready when I do go to eat it. So sometimes I'll eat at 12, sometimes I'll eat at 1:30. And then lastly, I love an early dinner. Sometimes I don't do the best with my time management and dinner ends up being later than I want. Ideally, it's like 5:30 because that way I have about 4 hours before going to sleep to digest. Obviously, food cannot do what exercise can when it comes to lifting weights and being active, but abs are made in the kitchen, and I have really realized that recently. Before we get into everything, I want to let you guys know the way that I view food, because I have been told by family members and friends that my relationship with food is admirable. And when I hear that from the people that I love, it honestly, it just makes me feel so good, and I just want to continue being someone to look to. But I am going to keep this pretty short because for me, it is really straightforward. I view food as self-love and self-respect. Food is fuel, but not all foods are created equal, and you are what you eat. The decisions that I make around food in my daily life are not out of discipline, they are out of love. I feel like I'm lucky and that it's a privilege to eat whole, natural foods that my body knows what to do with and wants. And I'm not tempted by junk food or packaged or processed foods because I have felt the way that those foods make me feel, and they are nothing in comparison to how good I feel when I eat real food. Okay, let's go make breakfast and coffee. I'm trying a new coffee recipe this morning and I'm very excited. this is everything that just went into that iced coffee. There's so many different things. Okay, so I think it's like 12:30 right now. I just finished a little more cold brew and almond milk, unsweetened. I drank my full Owala when I was at the gym, and then right when I got back, before I headed into some meetings for work, I filled it all the way up again. I added lemon juice and then my Hiii amino acid powder supplement. I'm kind of just gonna walk and work a little bit until I decide I'm hungry for lunch. I was not able to get in steps at the gym this morning because I got to the gym way too late and then I had to race into meetings. So I'm honestly not surprised that I'm not hungry at all for lunch yet. We will see when I end up having it and what I end up having. Okay, lunchtime. I have these super colorful spring rolls. High in protein with the ground chicken, and then I also did a peanut butter sauce with PB2. It's really bright out here, but I'm just feeling like I need some direct sun. It is the most beautiful day today. There were so many like butterflies and birds in the neighborhood when I was on my walk. It was amazing. It is March 6th, I think, and it's already just feeling like summer in California. You obviously saw everything that I put in here, but let me tell you why it's a balanced meal. First of all, we have protein with the ground turkey and the PB2. We have carbs with the rice paper wrap and the veggies, and then fiber from the veggies and the avocado, and healthy fat from the avocado and the sesame seeds. Another thing, aside from eating a balanced meal that helps me feel really satisfied when I'm done eating, is also making sure that it has all of the contrasting flavor components in it. So that means that it has a little bit of sweet, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of acid. This is a little bit low on acid, you could say, which is why I think I'm craving a little bit of kimchi on the side. So you can kind of count that in. And then I normally drink hot water with my lunch because I feel like it really just calms my digestion and my gut. Okay, I will see you at dinner. that dinner was really good. Salmon and roasted veggies is such a staple. Super high protein, obviously, and it's got some healthy fat in there, so I always feel amazing after a dinner like that. Of course, I did end up eating later than I wanted to, which honestly always happens. I think it was like 6:30 that we ended up eating dinner, and it's around 7 right now. I'm going to make my nightcap. I don't remember the last time that I didn't have this drink after dinner. It's basically my dessert. I call it, I don't really have a name for it, but it's basically bone broth hot chocolate, but it's got a bunch of different things in it as well. So I'm going to show you how to make it. The bone broth protein from Paleo Valley has been my saving grace, and honestly, I prefer this dessert over a lot of other things. I'll also go for some true fruit sometimes. I first tried the chocolate flavor because chocolate bone broth was kind of trending for a little bit, but honestly, everything changed when I found the salted caramel. What I do is I mix the two together so it tastes like a salted caramel hot chocolate. So I'm gonna do about 2/3 of a scoop of the salted caramel, and then like 1/3-ish of the chocolate, 1/3 of a packet of the Element chocolate salt electrolytes. This just helps with the chocolate flavor. A big pinch of mineral sea salt, some organic stevia leaf extract because I like to fill this whole cup up and it needs to be sweet enough if it's full. And then lastly is a couple tablespoons of collagen. I think this is like 1.5 or 2 tablespoons. And then I just fill it to the top with hot water. I would say you definitely need an electric mixer for this. Okay, all done. It gets kind of like frothy on the top with the collagen. With the added collagen, I think it has like 90 or 80 calories and like 15 grams of protein, so it's the perfect boost before I go to bed. It's also just super good for your gut because it is bone broth, and therefore it's also good for your skin. But anyways, I think that concludes my full day of eats. Let me know if you want any details about any of the recipes that I made. Honestly, when I make food, I just kind of throw things together. I don't have recipes and I don't follow recipes, but I could definitely recall what I did for you. I don't track anything, but overall today I know that I did get at least 100 grams of protein, and my digestion, my energy, and all of those things felt amazing today. I'm gonna go drink this on the couch and just hang out, but thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye.